The trial of Duduzile Zuma Sambudla, daughter of former President Jacob Zuma and a senior MK Party MP, has reignited debate over political accountability, online speech, and state power. Testifying at the Durban High Court, key witness Sarah Jane Trent admitted that none of Zuma Sambudla's 15 tweets during the July 2021 unrest could, individually, be seen as incitement to violence. However, Trent, a lawyer formerly with Paul O'Sullivan's Forensics for Justice, told the court she believed that collectively the tweets carried dangerous influence given the chaos unfolding at the time and Zuma Sambudla's political profile. The state argues that Zuma Sambudla's posts, which included short videos and captions like "We see you," contributed to the deadly riot that erupted after her father's imprisonment. More than 350 people were killed and thousands of businesses were destroyed across KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng. Zuma Sambudla has pleaded not guilty to charges of terrorism and inciting violence, claiming the case is politically motivated and designed to silence her. Her lawyer, advocate Dali Mpofu, spent much of Wednesday's cross-examination challenging the credibility of Trent's testimony and the political motives behind the investigation. Mpofu dissected each of the 15 tweets, pressing Trent to admit that none contained explicit calls for violence or lawlessness. One video showing armed men, he said, offered no proof the activity was criminal. Another showing burning vehicles at Moy Plaza lacked context. It could have been a burst petrol tank, Mpofu said. He then drew a striking analogy. If there are no rotten potatoes in the bag is intact. He argued that if none of the tweets qualified as incitement individually, they could not collectively amount to a criminal offense. Trent disagreed, maintaining that the posts, viewed in the context of the unrest, amplified instability and encouraged public disorder. Under questioning, Trent confirmed she had laid the complaints with the Hogs on behalf of Forensics for Justice, a private anti-corruption organization founded by O'Sullivan. Mpofu seized on that detail, asserting that O'Sullivan was a known adversary of Jacob Zuma and a close ally of President Cyril Ramaphosa. He suggested that the prosecution was tainted by political bias. Do you agree that if this prosecution was politically motivated, it cannot be salvaged, that it would be the fruit of a poisoned tree? Mpofu asked. Trent replied firmly, a criminal offense is a criminal offense. The motive does not take away that fact. Mpofu accused Trent of acting as a busybody, targeting Zuma Sambudla for political reasons. You are targeting her because of who she is and, more tragically, because of who her father is. He also argued that her police statements were unreliable and would not withstand scrutiny. The trial, now in its third day of a scheduled 10, has exposed how deeply intertwined politics and prosecution remain in South Africa's post-Zuma landscape. The state insists Zuma Sambudla's influence and social media activity during the unrest fueled widespread lawlessness. Her defense maintains she's being punished for her family name and political alignment. Outside court, MK Party officials described the case as an attempt to criminalize dissent against the Ramaphosa administration. Analysts say the outcome could set a precedent for how South Africa treats digital expression during politically charged crisis. Judge Mbuzeni Matengwa is expected to hear testimony from more witnesses in the coming days. For now, the courtroom drama continues to echo far beyond Durban, reflecting the deep political fault lines that still shape the country's justice system.